Hi everyone, I'm going to take you through a Surya Namaskar C or Sun Salute C. Super basic, start at the front of the mat. And when I say basic, I don't mean easy necessarily. Okay. So with the eyes closed, find the center of your body or the center of gravity in your body by rocking the weight slightly forward and slightly back. Okay. And this is just a way to help you tune into yourself, into your breath, into your body. We're going to start with chair pose Utkatasana. Take a deep bend in the knees, sweep the arms forward and up, palms parallel to one another, and the gaze turns up. Exhale, diving forward along the legs, straightening the legs lots. Forehead comes towards shins. Inhale, looking up halfway. Exhale, stepping the right foot back, lowering the back knee down to the floor. Inhale, reach both arms forward and up, touch the palms together above the fair and find a low lunge. Exhale, release the hands down to the floor. Press into the hands and step back to downward facing dog. Just taking an extra breath here because this is our first dog. This is a really great practice to do early in the morning to build heat, to do late in the day to cleanse out the day. Really good anytime. Inhale, ripple forward to plank pose. And if you are new to this practice, if this is difficult, like always, you can drop your knees, take a breath in. Exhale, bend the elbows, keep the tips of the shoulders lifted as you lower through a low push-up chaturanga, and then all the way to the belly just for this first one. Inhale, cobra pose. I'll give you the option in a moment for upward facing dog. Exhale from there, pulling back from the navel center to find downward facing dog. Straight away, inhale, the right leg reaches up and back. And exhale, the knee comes towards the nose, just working through this transition. So moving slowly for this first one, press the mat away, lift the bottom heel high, lift the sternum as high as you can, creating more space, and then heel toe the foot between the hands, trying not to make sound as you step the foot forward. And notice I use the word try, drop the back knee down, as it takes a while to figure anything out, to perfect anything. Inhale, reach the arms forward and up, low lunge. With the same exhale, release the hands to the floor, step to the front of the mat, fold forward into the legs. Inhale, bend the knees to chair pose, reach the arms forward and up. Exhale, fold forward straight over the legs. So that was one side, one round of one side. Inhale, look up halfway. Exhaling, step the left foot back, lower the back knee down. Inhale, sweep both arms up as you press into the front foot, tailbone drops, belly lift. Exhale, hands meet the floor, step back to downward facing dog. The inhale ripples you forward into plank pose. Use the knees or exhale, bend the elbows. Lowered this time, maybe you hold chaturanga, low push-up with the tips of the shoulders lifted or drop to the belly. From there, flips onto the tops of the feet. Continue with cobra or upward facing dog as the thighs lift off the floor. Exhale, press the mat away, dome the upper back, pull back to downward facing dog. Straight away, inhale, the left leg lifts. Exhale, knee comes towards the nose. Lift the sternum, come high onto the bottom toes as you heel toe the foot between the hands with no sound. Ground the back knee down to the floor. Inhale, reach the arms up as you press the floor away with the left foot. Exhale, hands meet the floor. Same breath, step to the front, fold into the leg. Inhale, bend the knees for chair pose. Utkatasana, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold straight forward along the legs. So we'll go through one more round on each side. Inhale, look up halfway. I'll just cue mostly breath. Exhale, step back, back knee down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale, forward to plank pose. Drop the knees if you need. Exhale, chaturanga or come back to the belly. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog, thighs off the floor for up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Straight away, inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale with control, stepping the right foot forward between the hands. Drop the knee, inhale, arms sweep up, low lunge. Exhale, step forward, fold forward over the leg. Inhale, bend the knees for chair pose. Sit as deep as you can into the knee bend. Exhale, fold forward over the leg. Inhale, looking up halfway. Exhale, left foot back, knee down. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Staying with the flow of breath. Inhale, left leg up and back. Exhale, step forward, take your time. Knee down, inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, step forward, fold forward into the leg. Inhale, bend your knees, sweep the arms up, chair pose. Exhale, let's sweep the hands back behind, interlace and make a fist, and fold forward over the legs. Take a breath in through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth, release any tension. Releasing the hands to the floor. Look up halfway to breathe in, and stepping back to downward facing dog to breathe out. Drop the knees down to the floor. Sit back onto the heels. Just close your eyes for a moment. Find the center of gravity in your body. Take a breath in through the nose. Open the mouth, let the breath go, let the flow go, let the practice go. Drop your seat to one side so you can swing your legs forward. And we're gonna lower onto the back for a bridge pose. So if you have more time or if you enjoy that flow, that is Surya Namaskar, and you can repeat it many, many times, just building more and more heat in your body. Okay, otherwise we're gonna round up this practice with a back bend, with a bridge pose, pressing into the feet, peel the spine off the floor. Rock from side to side, maybe interlacing the hands underneath the back, dragging the heels in towards the arms. Noticing your breath. So my breath quickened quite a bit while I was doing that. Taking one more inhale. Exhale, releasing down to the floor. Squeeze the knees into the chest. Give yourself a nice big squeeze. Rock and roll yourself up and down the spine. Come up to a seat. Okay. We're going to finish with a square pose. Right ankle underneath left knee. Flex your toes and then fold your left ankle in front of your right knee. Flex your toes. And you're looking for a square shape, not so much a triangle. Take a breath in as you lengthen up. And then exhale, begin to walk your fingers forward on tips of fingers. Keeping your sit bones on the floor. You'll come as low as you can to the floor. Maybe just the forearms come down. Maybe the forehead rests down. And you might be sitting quite upright. Either way, what you're looking to feel is sensation or stretch in your glutes, in your lower back. Your glutes are the buttocks. Taking one more inhale. Maybe exhaling through the mouth. Just softening down. Pressing into the hands to rise up. Taking the hands behind your back, fingers pointing in towards the buttocks. Pressing the feet flat to the floor, coming into tabletop. So pressing yourself all the way up. Look forward, try and bring your hips to the height of your sternum. Roll the outer arms back, get this beautiful stretch in the shoulders. Gently rock your weight forward and back from hands to feet. And on your next exhale, sit back down. Second side for the square, the left ankle will come underneath the right knee, flexing the left toes, right ankle in front of left knee, flexing toes. Again, looking for a square shape. If you can't quite find it, wiggle your butt back just a touch. Tips of fingers forward, take a breath in, and as you exhale, creep the fingers forward, keeping the arms straight, maybe coming down onto the forearms, maybe all the way down, the forehead meets the floor. Usually as soon as the forehead meets the floor, the eyes just naturally close. And as the eyes close, there is a sense of turning inward. And I really think any yoga practice should end with just a moment, even if it's 10 seconds of turning inward. Inhale, rise back up. Take the hands behind you, shake out the legs. If you have a moment, you can lie on your back and rest. When you're ready, let's make our way into child's pose today. So with the knees slightly apart, so your rib cage is resting just to your inner thighs. You're going to stretch your hands forward. And before you place your forehead down, just place your hands, look at your hands, so you can place them as wide as your shoulders, and then set your forehead down to the mat. And keeping the hands pressing into the mat, I'd like you to lift the armpits and lift the forearms off the floor. So this is more of an active child's pose, a preparation for down dog. You're going to let the outer upper arms roll down, and as you press the arms long, you're going to drop from the inner line of the shoulders, and you're going to feel the energy in the forearms lifting off the floor, kind of like you have jumping ants underneath your forearms. And take one centering breath in, and a centering breath out. Keeping the hands as they are, I'm going to come into downward facing dog. Lifting the knees off the floor, pressing the arms nice and long. Maybe placing a little bend in the knees. I actually like to take a bent knee down dog these days, and letting the heart move back towards the thigh, the front of the thighs press back, and feeling fine to have your heels lifted off the floor. That is always fun. And when you're ready, you're going to stretch the right leg up and back. Find a one-legged downward facing dog. Keep the inner right thigh spinning up towards the ceiling. Press the right leg as long as you can. And even if the left heel is lifted off the floor, feel the energy of the heel moving down towards the floor. Take one more breath in. Look forward. Step the right foot forward between the hands. Reach the hand slightly forward, come up onto fingertips. We're going to take a supported warrior three. So the left leg will lift up off the floor. Right knee will stay slightly bent. Now you're going to look back between your legs and feel the left big toe and the second toe spinning down towards the mat and the inner left thigh spinning up. So the hip stays square towards the mat. Take a breath in. You're going to bend your left knee and tap the left knee to the back of the right knee. Ooh. And at this point, you're going to feel your butt say hello. From here, you're going to slide the left knee down towards the outer right ankle and then slide it back up behind the right knee. 4 more of those. Slide the left knee down to the outer right ankle, slide it back up. That was 2. Slide it down, slide it back up. That was 3. Feeling it? I'm feeling it. Slide it down, slide it back up. That was 4. You got 1 more. Slide it down, slide it back up. That was 5. Now round the spine and take the knees together so the inner knees are touching. We're going to come to a stand. Press into the right heel. Come all the way up to stand, keeping the left knee in the chest. The hands come to the heart. Ooh, hello, right butt. Take a breath in. And we're going to make our way back down. Okay, so slowly folding forward. Keep the left knee bent. Touch the fingertips to the floor for balance. Stretch the left leg back for supported warrior 3. Here comes the pistol squat. Okay, so keep the weight into the right heel. Take your left knee towards your nose and then shoot the left leg forward. If you can, take the hands off the floor. If not, keep them on the floor and sit down onto the right heel. Whew. Keep the butt down to the floor. Okay, bend both knees. I'm gonna go straight into a little bit of core work. This is boat pose. So bring the shins so they're parallel to the floor and take the hands to the back of the thighs. Now this is stage 1. Now you can stay here holding on to the back of the thighs, keeping the knees bent. If you're feeling good here, reach the hands forward towards the feet. Take a breath in. As you exhale, straighten the legs, come down to low boat. Keep reaching the fingers forward. Check that the lower back is on the floor and the navel is moving back to the spine. Take a breath in. As you exhale, come back up high boat. Remember, you can hold on to the back of the thighs. Breathe in, exhale, low boat. High boat. You got 2 more, low boat. Up to high boat. Last one, low boat. Lower back stays glued to the floor. Up to high boat. Very nice. Cross the feet at the ankles. Take the hands forward. You can jump or hop back to downward facing dog. Inhale, reach the left leg up and back. Keep it three-legged downward facing dog. Press the mat away. Take one more deep breath in. Exhale, knee comes towards the nose and step the foot forward between the hands. Take the fingertips forward, lift the right leg up. Again, look behind you so you know what the hip is doing, because we often have tendency to peel the hip open. You want the thigh parallel to the mat so the hip is square. Nice. Now look forward when you are ready. Bend your right knee, tap the right knee to the back of the left knee so both knees are bent. When you're ready, we're sliding the right knee to the outer left ankle. That is one. Slide it back up behind the knee. Slide it to the outer left ankle, two. Back up, pressing to the left heel. Slide it down. Back up, three. Slide it down. Woo, my butt is burning. Back up, four. Last one, slide it down. Back up, five. Take the inner knees to touch. Round your back, press into the left heel so you're working the glutes. Come up to stand, taking the right knee up into the chest. And we're gonna reverse the action. Slowly shifting the weight, bending forward, take the knees together to touch, release the fingertips to the floor, stretch the right leg back. We're gonna thread the right leg through for a pistol squat. Bending the right knee, bring the knees to touch, shoot the right foot forward, lift the hands off the floor if you can, and lower down with the butt on the floor. Second round of core, are you ready? Good. Lift the knees up, take the hands to the backs of the thighs. This time, if you can, straighten the legs. Okay? If not, keep the knees bent, keep the hands on the thighs. Just find what works for you. Reach the hands forward, breathe in. Exhale, we lower down, low boat. Lower back on the floor. Inhale, high boat. Remember, you have options. You can bend the knees. Exhale, lower down, low boat. That's two. Inhale, high boat. Exhale through the mouth, low boat. Inhale, high boat. Exhale, low boat. Last one. Inhale, high boat, doing great. Exhale, low boat. Inhale, high bow, and release. Bend your knees, cross one foot in front of the other, take the hands forward, step back to downward facing dog. Take a breath in, exhale the energy out through the mouth. Inhale, reach the right leg up and back. Exhale, step the right foot forward between the hands. Just adding on a little bit of a stretch, drop the back knee down. Take the right hand to the right thigh, sweep the left fingers up. Circle the arm back and around. Sweep the left fingers forward and up. Circle the arm back and around. One more of these. Left fingers forward and up. Tailbone drops, belly lift. Exhale back and around. So just stretching the front of the left thigh. Release the hands to the floor. Lift the back knee, fingertips forward, supported warrior three. Repeating what we just did, second round. Lift the left leg up. Bend the right knee, tap the left knee to the back of the right knee. Just one of these this time. Just slide the right knee to the outer right ankle, but we're gonna hold here. Yeah, keeping the left foot off the floor if you can. One breath in. One breath out. Inhale, come back up. Bring the inner knees to touch, round and back. Drive into the right heel, come up to stand. Be okay to wobble, be okay to fall over. It's all okay. Reversing the action, the knees come to touch, hands meet the floor, supported warrior three, shoot the left leg back. Preparing to thread the left leg through, you can bend the left knee, keep the hands or lift them off the floor, shoot the left leg through, come down to a full flat. Sit the buttocks on the floor, very nice. Boat pose, legs straight or knees bent. Take a breath in, just one of these. Exhale, lower down, low boat. How good is number one? Inhale, rise back up. It's better than five. Exhale, bend the knees, cross the feet at the ankles, step back, downward facing dog. Straight into the second side. Now lift the left leg up and back. Exhale, step the foot forward between the hands. Just send the back knee down to the mat. Take the left hand into the left thigh. Press up. Reach the right fingers up towards the ceiling. Circle the arm round and back. Inhale, reach the fingers forward and up. Tailbone drops, belly lifts. Exhale, round and back. One more. Inhale, fingers forward and up. Exhale, round and back. Fingertips to the floor, back knee lifts. Ready? Supported warrior three. Right leg lifts up, breathing in. Exhale, bending both knees. Tap the right knee to the back of the left knee. Slide it down to the outer left ankle. hold here. Try and keep the right toes off the floor. Fight the fight. Take one more breath in. Inner knees touch. Press into the left heel, come up to stand, drawing the right knee up into the chest. Find your balance just for a moment. And then reversing the action, the inner knees touch, the hands meet the floor. Stretch the right leg back. Find a supported warrior 3. When you're ready, pistol squat, we're going to thread the right foot through. Those of you who can keep the right leg straight, please do. You can catch the right foot as well as you lower down onto the left heel. Sit the buttocks to the floor. Last round, here we go. Boat pose, breathe in. Exhale, lower down, low boat. Inhale, high boat. Exhale, bend the knees into the chest. Reach the hands forward and slowly roll the spine down to the floor, vertebra by vertebra. Oh, and we made it. Hands come alongside the body. Just gonna take one roll of the spine to release what we just did. Press into the feet, starting with the tailbone, peel the spine off the floor, vertebra by vertebra, until the chin meets the chest, possibly. Press the feet into the mat. And then rolling the spine back down. Again, vertebra by vertebra. Stepping the feet as wide as the mat. You're just gonna windshield wipe the knees from side to side. Relaxing the breath, just noticing the body, maybe even closing the eyes for a moment. It's so nice to finish something with the eyes closed and just have a moment of introspection. Just to witness what's really going on. And when you're ready, bring the knees back to center. You can stay here on your back with the eyes closed or drawing the knees into the chest, squeezing them in. And dropping the knees to one side, making your way up to the seat. We're going to get straight into it. So starting standing at the front of your mat, we're going to take Utkatasana chair pose with a bit of space between our feet. So the feet are about as wide as the hips. Bend your knees, sweep the fingers forward and up. Taking the weight back into the heels, driving into the heels. Take a deep breath in as you lift the gaze. Exhale, sweep the hands behind you, make a fist. Keep a deep bend in the knees as you take the chest onto the thighs, stretch the arms over the head. Nice big breath in. And a sharp exhale out through the mouth. Inhale, re-bend the knees, come back to chair pose, Utkatasana. Let the tailbone drop, weight into the heels. Maybe the gaze lifts towards the fingers. One more inhale. Exhale, fold forward onto the legs. Halfway, lift to inhale. Stepping back one foot at a time to plank pose. Making sure the shoulders are over the wrists. And the heaviest point is that first knuckle of the index finger. Always feel free to drop your knees if you need. And if you find that the pelvis is collapsing or the core is not strong enough, you might want to drop your knees. Take one more breath in. As you exhale, bend the elbows and lower to the belly. Inhale to cobra pose. Lift the heart, either stay here or finding upward facing dog. Press the tops of the feet into the mat, lift the thighs off the floor, drag the heart through the gate of the arms. One more breath in. Exhale, press the mat away, tuck the chin towards the chest, downward facing dog. So we're gonna flow, not holding things for too long. Sweep the right leg up and back, inhale. Exhale, bend the knee and take the heel towards the buttocks. And then squeeze the heel towards the buttocks, lengthen the left side body, press the mat away. Take a breath in. Exhale, step the right foot forward between the hands. Set the back heel bone down for warrior 2. So the front heel is roughly in line with the middle arch. And then inhale, rise up. Deep bend in the front knee. Wrap the right sit bone under, pull the left inner thigh towards the back wall. Inhale, flip the front palm, reach back and reverse the warrior. Exhale into extended side angle. So the right forearm rest onto the thigh, the left finger sweep forward into the diagonal, palm spins down. And as you wrap the right rib cage under, spin the left rib cage open, turn the gaze and look up. And if this is quite comfortable in your body, you can release the hands inside the right foot. Last deep breath in. Exhale, turn the gaze and look down. Release the hands either side of the front leg. Lift your back heel off. Easy twist. Right hand reaches up. Fingers reach up towards the ceiling and the gaze turns up. Exhale, release the top hand down to the floor. Step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, ripple forward to plank pose. You can skip these vinyasas if you want and just stay in down dog. Exhale, bend the elbows, lower to hold chaturanga low push-up, maybe with the knees or all the way to the belly. Inhale to cobra or upward facing dog. You can choose to keep the thighs on the floor. Exhale, pull it back from the navel to downward facing dog. Second side, inhale, left leg reaches up and back. Exhale, bend the knee and squeeze the heel towards the buttocks. Again, not collapsing through the right side body, keeping the right side body long. Taking one more breath in. Exhale, step the left foot forward. Spin the back heel bone down. Inhale, rise up to warrior two. Widen the arms, adjust the feet, front heel roughly in line with the back middle arch. Flip the front palm. Inhale, reverse the warrior, lean back, pressing the back leg into the backhand. Exhale to extended side angle, left forearm starts on the thigh, the fingers sweep forward into the diagonal, palm spins down. And as you wrap the left rib cage under, feel the right rib cage spiral open, stay there, or release the hand inside the foot. Turn the gaze to look up. Take one final breath in. Shift the gaze to look down, both hands to the floor, either side of your front leg. Lift your back heel, finding an easy twist. Left fingers reach up towards the ceiling, and the gaze follows the thumbs. Exhale, releasing the hands down, stepping back to downward facing dog. So the vinyasas add heat. You can stay here in a down dog or ripple forward to plank with me. Exhale, low push-up chaturanga or come down to the floor. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Heart slides through the gate of the arm. Exhale to downward facing dog. We're gonna add on. Inhale, right leg up and back. Exhale, bend the knee heel towards the buttocks. Shifting the gaze forward, breathing in. Exhale, step the right foot forward. Warrior two, set the back heel bone down. Inhale, rise up. Never rushing, always taking the time to set the feet. Flip the front palm. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Exhale, two, extended side angle. Left arm reaches up and over. Inhale, two, reverse. This time, pull the front leg to straight. Lean back, press the back leg into the backhand. Triangle pose, Trikonasana. Reach forward with the right hand. Poke the left hip bone out. Keep the left knee soft. Release the hand down to the floor and fingertips, shin or ankle, whatever works for you. So hand can be to the inner edge or outer edge of foot. Gaze to the top thumb. Take another breath in. Exhale, shift the gaze, look down. Hands frame the front foot, rebend the front knee. Easy twist, right hand reaches up. Exhale, hand down to the floor. Step back, downward facing dog. Stay here or inhale, plank pose. Exhale, lower chaturanga. Upward facing cobra, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Second side, left leg up and back. Exhale, bend the knee and open the hip. Shift the gaze forward to inhale. Step the foot forward between the hands. Inhale to warrior two, so you know where you're going by now. Flip the front palm, reverse the warrior, breathe in. Exhale to extended side ankle, your variation. Right hand forward and up. Last breath in. Inhale to rise up, pull the front leg to straight, lean back and reverse triangle. Exhaling into triangle pose, lengthening the left side body as much as you can, releasing the hand down, shin, ankle, whatever works. Turn the gaze and look up to the top thumb. Drop the eyes down first, hands frame the front foot, lift your back heel off, easy twist, left fingers reach up, breathing in. Exhale, hands come down, stepping back, downward facing dog. Staying here, one final vinyasa for today. Inhale, forward to plank. Exhale, chaturanga, lower. Upward facing cobra, inhale. Downward facing dog, to exhale. Shifting the gaze forward to inhale, we're gonna thread the feet through the arms. Step the right foot forward, top of the foot lands on the mat, left foot behind, top of the foot lands on the mat. Wiggle the buttocks through, Sit all the way down. Lie onto your back. Take the right knee into the chest, extend the left leg long, squeezing the right knee in towards the chest. As you exhale next, you can shift the body slightly to the right as you drop the knee to the left side. Right arm can open up like a cactus, gazing to the right side. This is a nice place to stay if you have a bit of time. This is a really nice stretch. Actually, I think it should be done every day. A twist on your back. Inhale back to center. Squeezing the knee into the chest. And changing sides. Left knee squeezes in. Right leg stays straight. And exhale into the twist. Left arm opens out like a cactus. Nice deep breaths. Maybe you choose to close your eyes at this point as we're almost about to finish. And it's nice to have a really, maybe one little introspective moment before you finish. Draw the knees back in. Squeeze both knees into the chest. Hold on to the front of the shin. So this is just an easy, happy baby variation. You see babies a lot like this. I think this is how this pose found its name. It's kind of how we squeeze wind out of babies. Either stay here, or as if you're stepping on the ceiling, hold on to the outer edges of the feet and draw the knees down to the outer rib cage. Either way, try and keep your whole spine on the floor. So from the tailbone all the way to the crown, everything stays on the floor. Release. If you have another moment today, I recommend you stay on your back, take the soles of the feet together, let the knees drop open wide, rest your hands somewhere on your body, close the eyes, and just breathe here for a few moments. Even if it's 30 seconds, it'll be useful just to be in your body. Otherwise, our time is up. So drawing the knees together, come up to a seat. Namaste.